Versatile Mage. Chapter 7. Green Tea Man. Really? Ugh. Why wasn't this student assigned to my class? Instead, he was placed in Zhang Jianguo's hands. From today onward, Zhang Jianguo's face will be filled with pride. Zhu Musheng's face was twisted with envy and jealousy. At the front of the room, Mu Bai's expression shifted from shock to gloom and disdain. The lightning element was extraordinary, but without proper cultivation, its wielder would remain a loser. In a populous country like China, the emergence of a strong element wasn't unheard of. It wasn't as if the guy was a natural dual element user. Humph, how dare he steal my limelight? Just wait, I'll trample him flat in the future. Oh, I almost forgot to check what element this dreg awakened. The awakening took so long. It must have failed. Whoa, it's a fire element. This is serious. Our class has another fire element. Who said he would fail his awakening? Turns out he awakened the fire element. I'm so envious. After the commotion over the lightning element subsided, everyone finally noticed the element Mo Fan had awakened. The girl Jo Min, who had awakened the fire element earlier, looked surprised. She leaned closer to Mo Fan and confirmed that flames were indeed sprouting from the awakening stone, flames even more intense than her own. Another fire element in Class 8. Though not as rare as the lightning element, the fire element is still incredible. Fire element. Zhu Musheng stared blankly at the student before him. The lightning element's appearance had nearly made Zhu Musheng forget about this troublemaker. Initially, he assumed Mo Fan would fail his awakening. Never did he expect the boy to succeed, and awaken the prestigious fire element, no less. This is another treasure. Judging by the flame's intensity, Mo Fan's talent might even surpass Jo Min's. Zhu Musheng never imagined that the student he'd dismissed as a liability would end up making him proud. Not bad at all. What's your name? Oh, Mo Fan, right. Zhu Musheng grinned so widely his eyes nearly disappeared. Yeah. Mo Fan nodded. Mo Fan had assumed everyone noticed his lightning element awakening. But after scanning the room, he realized no one had paid attention to it. Either the other lightning element awakening was too shocking, or my own was too weak. The initial pressure from an awakening mattered, but it wasn't decisive. Even if the early manifestation was weak, diligent cultivation could strengthen it over time. Fire element student. Strive to do well in the future. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask me, Zhu Musheng said cheerfully, patting Mo Fan's shoulder. Mo Fan was thrilled but refused to let it cloud his judgment. Any other youth might have flaunted their natural dual elements to steal the spotlight, but Mo Fan knew better. If the heavens envy geniuses, how would mortals react? Mo Fan was aware of the Mu family's hostility toward him. Revealing his dual elements now would force him into compliance, or worse, paint a target on his back. Though he possessed peerless talent, he was still too weak. There'll be time to go wild once I'm stronger. He glanced at Mu Bai and Zhao Kunsen. As expected, their faces twitched with barely concealed frustration. What kind of luck does this kid have? Not only did he awaken successfully, but he got the fire element too. Mu Bai seethed inwardly, though his outward demeanor remained composed. What the heck? Fire element? How? Zhao Kunsen muttered in disbelief. Ha, I told you, Brother Mo Fan isn't normal. Fire element, impressive, truly impressive. Who cares about your wind element now, Zhao Kunsen? Zhang Hao crowed, relishing the henchman's resentment. Zhao Kunsen's face darkened. In a direct comparison, a primary ranked wind element was no match for fire. Mo Fan turned, basking in the sunlight with an unbridled grin. For a moment, it felt as if the ground beneath him rolled out like a red carpet, complete with imaginary cheers. As he passed Mu Bai, Mo Fan subtly flipped him off, the gesture smooth enough to pass as a casual greeting. Mu Bai felt the full force of the insult. His breathing grew ragged, as if he were about to explode. He took a deep breath, reminding himself to maintain his princely image. I'm the Mew family's little young master. This guy is just a part-time worker's son. So what if this loser awakened the fire element? Even trash gets lucky sometimes. What infuriated him more was the lightning element awakening in the adjacent class, which had completely overshadowed his ancestral ice element. Damn it. Mo Fan returned to his spot, savoring the newfound respect in his classmates' gazes. Fire element. We'd better not provoke him. Provoke. We should get closer to him. As a light element user, I'll need a fire element big brother to back me up. Right. What's his name again? Mo Fan. The whispers reached Mo Fan's ears, lifting his spirits even higher. He shot a glance at Mew Bai, whose face betrayed a flicker of displeasure. Mo Fan smirked. I've got your number, green tea man. Mew Bai was the epitome of hypocrisy. All smiles on the outside, seething with envy within. You're green with envy now that I've awakened the fire element. Just wait until you find out about my lightning element. You might just commit harakiri. Chapter end. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.